Hello, folk. Welcome to Street Jam. As the rumors of a new GR camera are out, I wanted to give my initial thoughts upon the subject. Before the POV footage and the list of wishes, I wanted to quickly dive into my history with Ricoh cameras. The first ever Ricoh GR that made me fall in love with GR lineup was the GRD4. It was a 10 megapixels camera with a tiny 1-inch sensor, but it had IBIS, even back in 2000s. That camera taught me and made me believe in my zone focusing abilities. After then, I could zone focus with any camera I liked, so the autofocus speed didn't matter as much anymore. So I passed to the Fujifilm regardless of how much I loved the colors from that camera. Then one day I bought a GR Classic that is. It had a broken flash that didn't work half the time, and I had a Ricoh mostly for the flash photography. This, not being a very capable low light camera, it didn't cut it for me. So I sold it and gravitated towards the X100V and the X Pro lineup, second and the third to be exact. After countless X100Vs and X Pros, I bought a Ricoh GR2. It was fully functional and used it for 3 straight years, almost every day. I even bought and tried a GR3 and compared it to GR2, but found the second one more useful. I will go over those issues and state what needs to be fixed in the GRs. First thing that comes to my mind is the lens, for I suffered a lot that none of the GR cameras had super wide angle lenses. They made adapters and all, but they made the camera pretty damn big, so they beat it the whole GR fly on the wall purpose. So Ricoh, please give me a fixed super wide angle lens. I am fit for even a 40mm, but wider the better. Especially considering this will be a better for it's a newer camera in the competition, matched with a bigger megapixel counter sensor with the IBIS. It will be a perfect for snap focusing, any snapshots, imagine, and you can crop it all the way you like. And the second thing, as I just suggested, 24 megapixels, good, yeah, it's enough for most cases. But these cameras are fixed to their lenses, and high megapixels would be great for cropping away. But it is not my priority, to be honest. Thirdly, and more important spec, is the screen. Because the screen is the only way to truly compose on these cameras. I think rotating up and down screen, meaning a tilt screen, is a must. For whenever you leave the sun behind of you, it is hard to see the screen with the shine on. And Ricoh, let's be honest, all the other brands have shown already, it isn't that hard to make a flash screen on a small camera. Improve yourself, Ricoh, make a tilty screen. Fourth is the most important thing, and that is the flash. Now, who takes away a flash from a compact camera? It is like separating a baby from its mother, and it's not like you gave us an EVF instead. Well, and on the EVF subject, I don't think it's so necessary on such a small camera, because I think that would just make the things unbalanced. Well, I'm not sure. I would use it, but I don't think anyone is capable of putting this big of a sensor and an EVF in there, like the Sony RX100 series. Well, here is my self-made GR4W for wide. I have addressed all the issues except the IBIS and the higher megapixel, but it has a fixed focal length equivalent to 15mm, a tilting screen, and about the same size as a GR. Oh, and of course a flash, and put on some makeup to make it as fancy. I think we are ready to try the new GR4. Here are the rest of the shots from this setup. Well, I think this setup was wonderful considering the size, but of course there were some flaws about the lens. You couldn't play with the aperture. Yet it was a great experience judging by the numbers of the shots. So folk, please do subscribe and turn the bell on and hit the like button. Thanks and goodbye.